Coming up on State of Events, SFSU students walk out of classes to protest tuition hikes.
The Supreme Court reinstates Donald Trump on election ballots.
And Nikki Haley wins the Republican primary in D.C.
The State of Events starts now.
Good afternoon and welcome to State of Events. I'm Daniela Haro.
And I'm Joshua Davis. Today is March 6, 2024.
Rising tuition prices have been at the forefront of many students' minds this school year. I was on campus last Wednesday to see how SF State students rallied together to call attention to the upcoming tuition increase. Take a look. A walkout organized by students in protest of CSU's recent decision to increase tuition happened last Wednesday. 10 CSU campuses participated in the walkout, and SFSU's campus had a turnout of over 500 students. Student organizer Charles Bennett said the walkout took over a month to plan and was pleased with the turnout.
But I have so many friends that they're struggling to do it with multiple jobs and doing it. My cousin's planning on joining the CSU system next year as well, so I know that it'll impact him a lot more.
Over 100 students met in the Cesar Chavez Plaza and began their march around campus to call attention to the tuition hike. Being here today, you can really get a sense of the passion and frustration felt by these students and supporters.
We know exactly why they're doing this. We know that they're trying to stop people from getting an education.
The CSU voted last September to increase tuition by 34% over the next 5 years, meaning tuition will increase by almost $2,000 by fall 2028. First-generation student Kimberly tells me it's just another thing she will need to navigate on her own.
It's scary. It's scary because you don't know what the next step is going to be, especially with our economy right now. It's might be in a recession or something. So it's we're not even guaranteed jobs after college. So hearing that hey, you're going to be more into debt. It just,
CSU spokesperson Hazel Kelly told me that the increase was necessary to ensure the long-term financial sustainability of the CSU. She says the CSU understands that tuition only makes up a part of the total cost of attendance and that a CSU financial aid work group is exploring ways to provide increased support for students. The first increase of $171 per semester is set to begin this coming fall. Reporting for State of Events, I'm Daniela Haro.
In national news, on Monday, the Supreme Court reinstated former President Donald Trump on Colorado's ballot. This after several states attempted to keep him off. States like Colorado, Maine, and Illinois plan to remove him from the ballot under the 14th Amendment in response to the January 6th Capitol attack. The Colorado Supreme Court ruling is the first time in history the provision has been used to try to prohibit someone from running for presidency.
Republican candidate Nikki Haley makes way after her first win in D.C. On Sunday, Haley won the Republican primary in Washington, D.C., notching her first victory of the 2024 campaign. Washington is one of the most Democratic states in the nation with only 23,000 registered Republican voters. Former President Trump is likely to pick up several hundred more delegates on the Super Tuesday race. Her victory temporarily halts Trump's sweep of the GOP voting contests. Coming up after the break, a European country becomes first to put abortion rights in its constitution.
And the latest on the local elections here in San Francisco, so stick around.
I got you. Oh, yeah, I got him.
That stupid controller froze again.
You're only saying that because you're losing.
Bet you bought the cheap one.
My controller is junk too. Is this even real?
You're spending less, so...
Yeah? We'll just buy it again?
Smart kids.
Who are you?
Or what are you?
Hey, I was wondering if you guys wanted any... OMG, it's McGruff.
Yes, I am.
He's not my Uncle McGruff, the crime dog. He's an imposter. He's a fake. Oh!
I am McGruff, the crime dog. He is the fake. And so is that controller you're holding. It's gonna break. And that, Pops...
could blow up in your face.
That's right, Scruff. Let's take a bite out of crime together and protect ourselves against fakes. Like him.
Who says you're not the fake?
Dude, you're literally missing an arm.
You are smart kids. You're smart. Buy smart.
Mental illness is not always easy to see.
Third line, please. DEPRESSION.
Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale. Bipolar? Sorting out a mental health concern is not something to attempt on your own.
Anxiety. I thought so.
Like many health conditions, help for mental illness takes professional diagnosis and treatment. And the sooner you seek treatment, the better.
Look at that. 6,000 steps and PTSD.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. Find out what to do. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
Welcome back to State of Events. Celebrations have begun as France becomes the first country to put the right to abortion into their constitution. On Monday, the measure was approved by an overwhelming vote and introduced into their constitution. President Emmanuel Macron initiated this movement to prevent the rollback that the U.S. has experienced. Protesters were present around the Palace of Versailles as the votes were counted, but supporters were overjoyed as the final vote came in.
Nationwide, many individuals face the same problem, spending too much money on groceries. Recent studies show that California is the most expensive state when it comes to buying groceries. Our reporter Leonardo Bolaños has the story for us.
A recent study from the U.S. Census Bureau shows that Californians pay more for their weekly groceries than any other state. Figures show that the average weekly run for groceries set back shoppers $270, while California makes it at the top of the list at almost $300 per week.
I am here in front of Safeway. Grocery prices are at an all-time high, and a lot of customers are having a hard time trying to purchase their groceries at the check stand.
I have noticed a lot of the products have raised prices, especially when it does come to dairy and meat in the meat department, especially when it comes to like red meats or poultry.
She's not wrong. A world-leading think tank called NIQ discovered that basic necessities such as water, poultry, baby food, and diapers went up more than 40% in the last 4 years.
How do you deal with expensive groceries?
Well, luckily I work at a grocery store as well, so I'm able to rely on the discount that I get there for groceries. At my store, I work on the signs there, and so I notice when the prices change, and they frequently go up.
Oh, yes. A lot more prices. Everything's sky high.
Fletcher Sanford frequently visits food banks to supplement his groceries. He goes around the Bay Area with his pickup truck and receives donations to bring it back home to share it with his neighbors.
We get help from different organizations that give you free groceries, so I go and get some and help out the residents here that need extra groceries.
I am Leonardo Bolaños, State of Events.
San Francisco loses yet another staple in Union Square. A popular tourist spot in San Francisco is losing one of its biggest attractions. The 8-story Macy's located in Union Square is going to close after the property has been sold by the company. After Westfield Mall has also closed down a number of stores, Mayor London Breed says this closure has nothing to do with the rampant crime rates. Macy's is closing over 150 stores nationwide after seeing a drop in store purchases.
Coming up after the break, SFS PCA offers affordable adoption through the month of March.
And intramural sports are back in action, so don't go away.
Many medicines used to treat colds and flu contain acetaminophen, a pain reliever and fever reducer found in hundreds of over-the-counter and prescription medicines. But taking too much or more than one medication containing acetaminophen per day can damage your liver. So always read the label and don't take acetaminophen if you drink 3 or more alcoholic drinks every day. To learn more, visit fda.gov/OTC pain info. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Food and Drug Administration.
Welcome back to State of Events. If you're looking for a four-legged friend, look no further. The San Francisco's SPCA is hosting free pet adoption Fridays. You can adopt any cat or dog they have available for free every Friday all throughout the month of March. Take a look at this adorable cat named Rocha all the way from San Jose. Or this two-month-old Pongo who are ready to find their forever homes. So cute. You can find more information at sfspca.com.
Looking for a fun way to spend your evenings? Look no further because intramural sports season is back at the Mishouf Wellness Center. Sports of all types are being featured Monday through Thursday. Almost anything you can think of, basketball, volleyball, soccer, dodgeball, you name it. They're also hosting their first 5v5 Women's League in hopes of encouraging more women to join in on competitive sports. Each sport draws in an overwhelming crowd of supporters that cheer on athletes and keep the energy of the game alive from the sidelines. If you are looking to join the team, join at imleads.com.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun. I'm actually on the 5v5.
Are you?
For soccer. Yeah, it's super fun.
Great.
Are you a part of any intramurals?
Honestly, not right now at the moment. I would if I had the time. But, you know, I'm not really big on volleyball and things like that. I'm more of a basketball type of guy.
Okay, cool. Yeah. It's really fun, actually. I know they had a boys league last semester, so now it's nice to see that they're doing a 5v5 women's league.
Yeah. And that's all we have for you today. Thanks for joining us.
And don't forget to subscribe to our State of Events YouTube channel.
For State of Events, I'm Joshua Davis.
And I'm Daniela Haro. Have a great day. That was pretty good. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, I was going to say we have to talk after.